Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Essential Oils and Babies. So my name is Anastasia. Adam, if I haven't met you before, and I am just putting some balanced essential oils on my hand. A nice deep breath in. If you have some essential oils, please go get them. Go get them and bring them here. Get yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee, nice warm drink, and come and join in. So I'm just going to be sharing with you tonight essential oils and babies, my experience, and a little bit about essential oils, the top oils to have in your home, and using them with babies. Now, if you're looking at having a, oops, I should mute you all, shouldn't I? Hang on. Excuse me, I'm just going to mute all participants. Mute all. Okay, that's better. All right, let's try again. I've just put some balance in my hands and it smells so good. So if you're after a whole heap of sciencey stuff, let me know, because I have pre-recorded, I've got it unlisted on YouTube, an Essential Oils and Babies workshop that goes through all that kind of real detail sciencey, a bit of science, but in a lot of detail. This PDF that I've created was a last minute thing because that one seems just disappeared, but I am really excited to share this with you because this comes really deep from the heart, and I've created it just this evening to be able to really share with you guys using essential oils and babies. So you will see some conflicting information out there about essential oils and babies, and the reason because that is because we want to be making sure that the oils that we are using are 100% pure, right? So our doTERRA oils are 100% pure. There's no pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, there's no chemicals in them, and that's why using them diluted properly is really safe for our whole family. So once again, go get a cup of tea if you haven't, get that drink, get nice and comfortable, get nice and warm, grab your oils so you can have a play with me if you already have your oils there with you. I've got a lavender piece as well. I'll put on just a teeny tiny little bit because it does relax me a lot and I don't want to fall asleep while I'm doing this presentation and sharing my experiences with you. It just smells like a chocolate lolly, and many of you don't agree, but some of you do. Every single time, I think it does. So let me tell you a little bit about me. This is me, and this is my last little baby. So she's going to be 3 on the 26th of June, and her name is Yana. We did this really amazing trip. The 2 of us, one night, 2 workshops that were booked out into Perth. So we did an amazing race, got up crack of dawn, we got on an aeroplane, we flew out to Perth, we hired a car, we went out to Busselton, so that's a couple of hours out of the city, and I hired a room in a cafe, and I had a workshop that day, and the next day they were booked out. And it was an incredible time. As you can see, my babies have always come with me to my essential oil workshops, except for the last year, and it's been 5 years that I've been running workshops in person and online. I was breastfeeding her not long after this photo was taken. You know, it's always been a real fun experience for me. And the reason why I did this was because there were so many mums out there that really want to learn how to use essential oils, and it's such a passion of mine. I have absolutely loved the journey. It has been such a self-development journey wrapped up in essential oils, and mentally it has helped me so much to have this business to focus on and support so many other women to also create a freedom business for themselves as well. So when I first started doTERRA, my older daughter, Satira, who just turned 5, was 10 weeks old. So we are, in June, will be 5 years that I have had doTERRA in my life and had this business opportunity. It's been absolutely incredible. So I welcome you to join to learn a little bit more about doTERRA. So what are essential oils, and why doTERRA? So if you know about this, fantastic. But if you don't, it's really important that I run over this with you when we're talking about essential oils and babies, because it's important that you don't just go and buy any essential oil on the market. So an essential oil is sourced naturally, it's effective, it's safe, and it comes from plants, it comes from roots, it comes from the stems. So they're just natural compounds. So if you can see on this picture, you will see there is zoomed in a little sack on the purple background. Now that's of the mint leaf, and you can see that that's a little sack, and we have those oil sacks on our hands as well. Imagine you're an orange. It's the little orange sacks are on there, and it pops to protect it from insects and protect it from the seasons and protect it from scratches and being harmed and whatnot. So the health benefits are amazing. What can I tell you about potency? So this is a 15 ml bottle, and there is 250 drops in there. 28 cups of peppermint tea. So imagine how much peppermint tea that is. Well, 1 drop of doTERRA peppermint oil equals having 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they're really quite potent. And you will see when you want to have your beautiful peppermint tea that you will just, drizzle, get a toothpick and pop it in the peppermint and just drizzle it into your water, and the flavor is enough. And something that I know a lot of people love to do, and I also like to do it, and I haven't done it for a while, I just remembered about it, is we're putting your toothpick into the peppermint essential oils, and for a beautiful mouth refreshener, using that toothpick in your mouth just to give you a boost of mouth refreshing as well. So essential oil quality, this is really important, and especially when we are talking about our kids and our babies. As you can see, that a lot of essential oils on the market today, that graph that you see, the pie graph, are synthetic. Ours are food grade, and they are also, you will see, stamped CPTG, which is certified pure tested essential oils. So these grades are like no other, right? We make sure that they're tested by numerous companies to make sure there is nothing else inside them. And we have codes on the bottom of every single bottle that you can click into, source to your website, and it tells you all about that batch of essential oil and the testing that's gone into. So it's really important that when we're using essential oils, we're using only the top quality. And when I first got my oils, I got the Home Essentials kit, and I was like, shit, what have I just brought into my house? And I've got a 10-week-old baby. Are they safe? And I Googled and researched doTERRA, and I was blown away with their purity. I was blown away with the community. I was blown away with the way they treat their farmers and the way that they source the oils and the way that they distill them. And then it was just amazing. I was like, oh, wow. So if this is not what all essential oils are, what have I got in my cupboard? So I did go into my laundry cupboard where I had essential oils, and I had a look, and they were just full of crap. They were from a candle store. They were full of crap. And I thought, oh, I might just use them in my washing. And then I thought about it and thought, no, but they're going to dry inside, and then the toxins in the home, my baby's going to breathe them in. I literally just got hundreds of dollars of essential oils and popped them into the bin. Since that day, I've never ever used any other essential oil but doTERRA. And when you smell doTERRA, when you use doTERRA, you know there's a difference. Quite often in my years experience with doTERRA and sharing oils, people say, oh, I don't like lavender, or they've had this experience with lavender. It's musky, it's old. But then when I'm like, just smell doTERRA, it's lavender. And they do, and they're like, wow, that is different. I actually don't mind that. So the essential oils are just different. They're just different. If you haven't experienced them, you really have to know what I'm talking about. Okay. So how do we use essential oils? Now, this is how we would use essential oils, and I'm going to go through how we're going to use them for our babies, but I think it's important that you know the basic firstly. So aromatically is breathing in the essential oils from a diffuser, breathing them in from the bottle. So it's literally just breathing in the oil. What's really great about this is, it doesn't matter the age of our baby. In this instance, we can have a diffuser on in the lounge room and it's fine. It's totally safe. Okay, and we can have that diffuser running all day if we want. That is totally safe to have in our environment. So topically is having your essential oil. Perhaps you'll make a roll on like this. This is a 10 ml, so you would only have one drop of essential oil, and the rest would be carrier oil. We use fractionated coconut oil. It doesn't smell and it stays liquefied. Its quality is amazing, and that's the dilution that you would want to use on your baby. But using the essential oils is safe for all of us to be using. Some of the oils can be put on neat, which we could put on ourselves without diluting, but we do not want to be doing that with our babies. If you've got a baby or you want to learn more about babies, once you enroll, we will send you a heap of information and have one-on-one chats about using these oils safely. And then adding it to food. So I'm going to go through a couple of things for you with using it as flavoring for your food and your water and stuff like that as well. But they're the three main things that you want to know. So essential oils and baby. So what I'm going to go through first is the top oils, the top 10. These are the top 10 that I started with when I had my baby. Okay, so I had a 10-week-old. I had these top 10 oils, and then the next month I brought some more. I'm going to tell you about that. And then at the end of these 10 oils, I'm going to show you some incredible recipes that you can use on your babies. And then, of course, if you've got questions, I want you to know that I am here to support you. You have me on your journey. So you can email me, you can call me, you can chat with me on my website. However you want to chat, however you want to communicate, I am here and I'm available to support you. So lavender. This is an oil that has been the #1 oil from when I had babies. So just using things for cradle cap, to get the cradle cap off, was lavender and fractionated coconut oil. And I popped it on their head and massaged it in for about 15-20 minutes, then combed it, then gave my baby a bath. And babies get these rashes and I pop it on. I had anxiety. I couldn't sleep very well, just being stressed about the baby. I would pop lavender on myself. Clean our sheets. So instead of using toxic softener, so this actually happened to me when I started researching all things doTERRA. Google started bringing me up these marketing and advertising things about toxins and softeners being toxic. And while I was reading this, Satira just had a baby. Her birthday was in April. It's winter. I heard her clothes drying on the heater inside after I had washed and dried and used baby softener. And I was reading this article about how toxic baby softeners are, and I was just mortified that here I was thinking I was protecting my baby. And at the moment, we're spending a lot of time in our house, and our houses are considered the most toxic place if we do not start cleaning out those toxins and those chemicals. So what do I do now is I use a cap full of vinegar and a few drops of lavender essential oil on our sheets, on our towels, and it just helps us have this nice relaxing sleep. It softens the material. It smells delicious, smells amazing and clean, and I don't have to worry about using toxins in the house. So it has been a very big winner. My mum, just quickly, it's not babies, but these stories are important. I spoke to her yesterday. She put her fingers on top of the oven. She literally put her fingers on the oven. They went bright red. She quickly just ran them underwater for a tiny little bit, and then she put lavender on, and she said it started to burn her, and she thought, oh my God, have I put the right oil? I'm sure I've seen Anastasia put this oil on a burn. And after 5 minutes, the white went away. Like you can just see on her fingers now, this really light mark. It doesn't even look bad. It has not blistered. It looks amazing. And then the pain totally went away. And she was saying to my dad, look at this. Isn't this incredible? And she put lavender on again the next day. If you would just look at her fingers today, you would not see, you would see nothing. I actually wonder if she's on. Mama on. I don't think Mama is on. But yeah, incredible, absolutely amazing. So lavender, having it around, and babies come up with, if you've had a baby, you're going to know, right? They come up with rashes and scratches and stuff all over them. They get a little fever, or they've just got stuff on them all the time. It freaks you out as a mum. The first few weeks, we spent hundreds of dollars at the chemist for creams and things for digestion and things to help her sleep, and why is she crying all night, and what's this rash, and then what's this breakout on her face. When I got this pack, we stopped buying stuff from the chemist. I was so grateful. It was incredible. So I'm going to go through the next one, and peppermint. And peppermint, I want to bring this up because peppermint is really good for alertness. And at the end, I've got just a little recipe just to suggest about how you can use it. So you can use this to help you feel a little bit more perked. If you're just starting to breastfeed, make sure you're not using it too often because it could reduce your milk coming in. Now, for me, I didn't have huge amounts of milk. I hadn't like enough for my baby. But when I used peppermint the second time round, so with Yana, my milk was a heap. I just didn't touch peppermint for the first few weeks as your milk's really coming in, and then I never had a problem at all with it interrupting my supply. So I also used it for digestive issues along with another oil I'm going to share with you because I get really bad tummy for a long time after I have my baby. Now, it's also really good for cooling. So as my baby got older and wasn't so little, more of a toddler, she would not take Panadol. And the moment I'd try to give her Panadol for a fever, she would absolutely just vomit it up. So I would use this down the spine and under the feet with lemon to help with cooling. Okay, so really, really helps with cooling. You know, stress and headaches and migraines, using peppermint oil is really going to help mama. And I think looking after mum's needs is just as important, if not more important than baby, because if we can't look after baby, what's going to happen? The next one is tea tree. Now, tea tree, using it in, you can use it, you can opt it in or not, using it in nappy rash creams and stuff like that. And I'm going to give you that recipe at the end. I'm going to show you that as well. But this is another good one to use to support immune system in your house and when you're cleaning. So you want to consider about cleaning your house naturally and not having these toxins around your baby. You want to be looking at this. So once I've cleaned my shower and I use bicarb vinegar and lemongrass or any citrus oil, I then use tea tree and I sprayed around the edges to keep the mold at bay of the shower. Okay, I also loved using this in my hair shampoo and on my nails after I had my baby as well. I found it really supporting to look after myself as well. What else can I tell you about this oil? Just that I really like to put it. Sometimes I put it, sometimes I didn't in the nappy wipes that I made. So I'm going to share that with you and see how you go. But your surface spray, you know, putting tea tree in that is a really, really safe way to help clean your house without the toxins. Lemon. Lemon is great for alertness, so help to keep you awake. You can diffuse it and you can also use it to clean, once again keeping the toxins low in your house. So cleaning your windows, keeping it away from baby, helping you with your exhaustion. It's the one that I used with the fever, and yeah, so not needing to put this on baby for the first few months. I would say try as little as possible to use the oils on your baby as much as you can, unless you need to. So with little Yana, I needed to use Digestan on her to help her tummy, and that was fine. Lavender I used on her to help her with her tummy, but otherwise it's all around our house in the cleaning products, in the vitamins I take, and also in, you know, diffusing as well. Oregano. So this is a really hot oil. Now this is in the top 10, but this is not an oil that you want to be getting near your baby. So this is one that you just want to keep aside until they're a little bit older, and have around for you and have around to be able to put into your cleaning as well if you wish. So carpal tunnel is one of the things that it supports, and I don't know about anyone else, but I literally broke so many glasses while I was pregnant because of carpal tunnel. So I was using this oil once again to support myself from my symptoms I was getting from my pregnancy after I had my baby. But then after that 4th trimester, after the baby is a few months old, it actually went away from all the oils that I use to help inflammation. The next one I'm going to go with is Frankie. Now, Frankie is a really gentle oil, but he's also really powerful. He is considered the king of oils. So if you're having some hormonal disruptions and stuff like that, this is a good one to be using just under your tongue to help with your inflammation, help with feelings of feeling sad or sorrow, you know, those little baby blues that are coming along. It is gentle enough to diffuse and pop on baby as well, and popping into the diffuser to help everyone feel calm and relaxed. Now, On Guard, this is our protection blend, and it's really important to be having this right now in our diffusers to protect our house and also in our cleaners. So popping this in your cleaner. Now, I don't know about you, but you know, when I had my baby, I wanted to have something really cool. Now, this On Guard hand sanitizer wasn't available back then. This is one of the products on the On Guard range. The On Guard concentrate is what you want. And if you're not a mess, if you don't have time for DIY with a brand new bubba, don't stress. You can buy non-toxic stuff from doTERRA, like your hand wash, right? You can buy the On Guard concentrate. You can get your toothpaste and your laundry detergent. The laundry detergent has saved us so much. It's just been incredible to be able to put a tiny little bit and get the clothes cleaned when we've got this newborn baby, and it's totally safe to use around them. But cleaning our hands, so spraying our hands, so I didn't have the mist, it wasn't available. I just had the On Guard touch. So I would literally just roll some on my hands all the time. We had one. This is brilliant. So changing nappies, have you spraying your hand, creating one of yourself of these as well using the On Guard. So you spray the change table every time you change, spraying your hands, cleaning your hands, and they're not cracking and anything like that. So with Soteria, I didn't do that, and my hands from the sanitizers were absolutely terrible. But this is a really good one to use around the house while you're changing baby, while you're cleaning its stuff. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Easy Air, helping us breathe and relax. So at night in your room, popping lavender and Easy Air just to help is great. Now, as they get a little bit older, Easy Air is like the Vicks, right? So Vicks, whenever my kids have had colds or they've got a virus of some type, this is the essential oil that I have chosen to use. So instead of Vicks, which my mum would have used, I've used Easy Air, and this is the same way that I would have used that. So I dilute it with coconut oil, chest, back, bottom of feet, and sometimes a little bit on the pillow as well, just to help them breathe. Really just helps them, breathe. Another thing I did, I can't remember if it was Soteria or Yana, they were really, really congested. And I remember just holding on to her and sitting in the bathroom and putting a few drops in the bottom of the shower and putting the hot water on. So the steam came in, and we just sat in the room and filled it up just to unblock all the sinuses and support her respiratory system. But I can't remember which baby it was. When you're sleep deprived, you don't remember much. But that had really, really helped to clear it up. I remember it must have been, I know with Soteria we first bought one of those icky baby things, and I remember the lavender, the eucalyptus in there, and it had a certain type of eucalyptus, and I did research on it and I didn't feel safe about it. And then I got my doTERRA oils, and I was like, awesome, a cold mist diffuser. I love this over the hot mist. And I just can't remember which baby it was that I was in the bathroom with. Now, Digest, and this has been a life changer for me after my babies. I literally put a couple of drops in the water and I drink it to help support my tummy. It's always out of control. But the littlest one, Yana, when she was a couple of months old, she scratched her eye with her little nails and it got infected. And I was not sure, I was not confident about putting the oils right under her eye, so close to eye. I was not sure about it. And we took her to see a couple of doctors, and one doctor said, if you don't give her antibiotics, she's going to lose her eye. And I think there's a place for modern medicine. I don't think that he should have scared us. I think there would have been another way. But anyway, we gave her the antibiotics, and I spent mainly 8 months, that poor bubba, of trying to get her gut back in place. Prune juice and probiotics. She created a fissure that just would not go away. She didn't want to poo with her nappy on. She didn't want to poo because it would hurt her. And this became a real big problem. Now, Digest then was an oil that we were applying on her tummy to help her. So when I would put that on her, it would help her go to the toilet, even when she was trying to hold it on. Introduced her to prune juice, everything just to help to get her. And we're back there. Thank God for our essential oils and using natural probiotics to get her gut back where she is today. And she's a beautiful little, almost 3-year-old that hasn't got a problem going to the toilet anymore. But it was a really hard time seeing her cry and seeing all those gut issues she went through, and feeling helpless is not nice. Digest then really helped to take that pressure off, and just help to rub it and get things moving for her. Ice blue, this is not one that you're going to have around. It is in the top 10. It's an athletic blend. So when you're ready to start moving and start exercising, use this. Or if you're getting really tight and sore from breastfeeding all the time, like always crouching down, get someone to massage it into your shoulders and help you just release that pressure and that stress and feel a little bit less loaded. It's really delicious for that. So making over your diaper bag, I'm going to go through some of these things individually now, and give you some of these recipes, and these are some of the oils that we've gone through today as well. So nappy cream. Now you will see we're in ounces because these are doTERRA specific recipes. So it's come from doTERRA US, so you're just going to have to do your conversion rate. You can see on my YouTube channel, I've got some of these, and I've got some alternative recipes. You can even look up in, if you enroll, we give you for free, I gift you the Droply app, which has lots of recipes. You can look in there. But this is a really beautiful recipe with beeswax, doTERRA fractionated coconut oil, melaleuca, which is tea tree, and lavender. So you can say there's not much, but you're going to make a good glass jar of this. And then it's got the recipe of how to do it there. So store it into a glass jar, place it on top of a boiler, let it just all gently melt and simmer in water together until it's smooth. Then you're going to add the fractionated coconut oil, remove from the heat. Then you're going to add your essential oils. All right, you're going to let it cool, of course label it, and just let it go hard. As you're touching it, it will melt as well, so allow you to pop that in. No artificial ingredients, and most importantly, no petroleum, which you're going to find in a lot of further crap that does not do it justice at all. Staying hydrated. So mama bear, if we're not hydrated, we can really feel that exhaustion. We can really struggle with mental health. We can really struggle if we're breastfeeding. We can struggle with that supply. So adding essential oils such as lemon, wild orange to your water through the day is really going to help with your digestive system. It's going to help you feel hydrated. It tastes amazing. I am personally really loving at the moment tangerine. I just had it here, right here. I was actually sniffing it at the very start of this call. I'm loving this in my water right now. I went through a while that I was loving grapefruit in my water. Tangerine's winning me over at the moment. So stay hydrated. It's easy to let the time pass and get stuck in the baby's, in the baby's life, but you got to remember to keep drinking your water. Talc-free baby powder. So this is easy. This is so super easy to make, right? You've got the beautiful Roman chamomile in here. You've got lavender essential oil, and you can see there's not much. You don't need a whole heap. And this is a new recipe that I have seen. This is not what I tried, and I love it. It's got 1/4 cup finely grounded oats. So you're mixing it all together in a shaker bottle, and then you're just using it. You're just using it, nice and simple. Isn't that incredible? I just love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. And this is something that you can use on adults as well. All right. So I was actually thinking about this would be really good, to have in summer, maybe get rash in between your legs or under your boobs or under your arms, or hubby gets a rash, even just having it available to toss a little bit in the shoes. I don't know. I thought it was freaking awesome. I wanted to share that with you. Back to peppermint. So peppermint you can get also in beadlets. Comes a little packet of Bayless, a burst of peppermint in your mouth just to help freshen the breath, help to relax your digestive system. Eating fast or not eating often can really play with your tummy as well. So I really wanted to share that one with you. Homemade wipes. Now this was love making homemade wipes. Once again, there's a couple of different recipes. I've got one on my YouTube channel from when DoTERRA was about, 8 or 9 months old. You'll be able to see that video. But you get one of those premium paper towels. You're going to cut it in half, right? You're going to have 2 separate sections, 2 cups of warm water, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 drops of lavender, and 3 drops of tea tree, and you want an airtight container to close it. So once you've cut the roll, you're going to put half in your container, and you're going to use the other half later. All right, so place the towel in storage container, add oils, water, and turn until it's all absorbed. So I have it there, and then about a few minutes later I turn it so the other side can get full, and then if you need to turn it again you can. pull out the cardboard from the middle and it just squishes down, and you can pull out the middle one, or so you can just kind of unroll as you need it as well. So yeah, place the wipes in your bag, use them as you need to, nice and gentle as well. So some of the times I'd make the wipe with lavender and tea tree, other times I'd make it with just lavender and the coconut oil as well. So the greatest medicine of all is to teach people how not to need it. So for me, I can't tell you how much money we have saved along the way from not having to go to the chemist every 2 seconds. And also my baby, we were in Queensland, I think Soteria was 10 months old, and it must have been from the pool or the spa or something we jumped in. She got covered in this rash, and I got really scared. And we're at the end of our trip. We're about coming up into DoTERRA's convention that was there that year, and we rushed down to a doctor's clinic, and he gave me steroids to give to. He wanted me to give her steroids, and I was so scared and so paranoid and so worried of what effect that would have. And I just said to my hubby, I truly just think that we've got to use these oils. I just don't feel comfortable in using them. And I used lavender and tea tree on her. I diluted it. I popped it on her every couple of hours, and in the morning it had totally gone away. And I was just so emotional, and I'm getting emotional thinking about it now, because what an incredible gift to have these oils on us. Like, it's just mind-blowing. So how do you get started? If you don't have your essential oils now, there is a few different enrollment kits, right? This is the Home Essentials kit, and this is what we've gone through today. So you also get a diffuser with your pack. And the diffuser is the best way to start getting the oils into the babies, into your home and into use for your baby. And you can then get other oils. So what people can do, so like the mood management to help support your mood and emotion after you've had your baby. What I did was I bought that the following month, and most people that I enroll do get those oils as well. And that's how smart people normally buy, right? So the smart people go into our loyalty reward program and help you get your oils for free, because you can accumulate a heap of points. But there's heaps of kits available. There's an oil sharing kit, there's a daily usage kit, and there's this really good Bedtime Bliss Wellness Box. I think is so beautiful. And these are pretty new. So these were not available when I enrolled. But there's something for every price range, and there's something that will be suitable for everyone's needs. Now, when you go to enroll, you're going to enroll either as a customer or advocate. A customer means you get wholesale prices, so you're saving 25%. You're getting incredible value, but that's as far as it goes. You can become an advocate and start earning money. You can do it as a business to earn a heap, or just do it small to get your oils paid for, have a little bit extra. Here is a little bit of information on the ranks. So when I had Soteria and Yana, my business had gone to gold. And then by the time Yana was 10 weeks old, my business then went to platinum. And I was very grateful to be able to have that income while being looking after my kids and working my business around my babies, like I still do today. 2018 in September, my business went to diamond. So, it's been an experience of its own, and this is an opportunity that you can also have to support your family while you're using the oils in your home. And we get paid 5 different ways, which is incredible. So if you enroll someone with the Home Essentials kit that we spoke about and a fractionated coconut oil to help dilute it, you say this is fast start, right? So you enrolled someone today, next week you will have $50 in your bank account, which is pretty incredible, right? That's just one person. So there is lots of ways to get paid. There's a few different bonuses. When you structure, you can get another couple of grand. When you go up the rank, the thousands slowly add up as well. So I've got some other classes coming up. This is the essential oils and babies. I've already ran the mood management. I also have a heap more scheduled in for May. They will be popping up in my Facebook group and Instagram. There's a bio link in there for you to register. Monday, all those events should be up. The registration should be up, so you can go to those. Now, there is a couple about showing around my house, and there is a few about the opportunity and how to get paid with doTERRA too. So keep your eyes out and open. I want to say thank you. If you are not enrolled and you're ready to enroll, I have my unique code. So with that unique link, that means that you don't just get your essential oils, you get me as well. You get my knowledge, you get all the resources that I bring along to this as well. So if you are here because I sent you here, please make sure you use my link. But if someone else that's a doTERRA wellness advocate sent you here, please make sure you go back to them, because you want to be supporting them, and they're the ones that sent you here. So bonuses, what do you get? So you get over $500 worth of bonuses when you enroll with me. So one-on-one Zoom consult with me, you get everything from me. We can go through your wellness concerns. We can go through how to change the way that you're living in your house, what essential oils to use to diffuse in each bedroom to support each child. You also get a 4-part email series with ebooks with 150 ways to use the top 10 oils. These top 10 oils, you get a starter ebook. So right from the scratch, how to use essential oils. You get Oil Camp. This is 15 units full of education that you can work through on Facebook group. It's a small group every month that we run this through. And it's great. It's fantastic. It's a full class. You tick off as you go through, and at the end, it says that you've completed it and you can win a prize as well. You've got access to and a password to Members Hub. This is a website that you're going to get free access to, and it's got essential oils and babies in there. It's got essential oils for pregnancy as well. It's got essential oils for home. It's just got lots of stuff, and that's consistently being upgraded, and more information. You get the Droply app for free. So you can put hair serum or diaper wipes or whatever you want, and it will show you some recipes and recommendations of using essential oils. And you also get access to our VIP group. So go to Facebook VIP group. It's got giveaways, it's got education, it's got information all the time. So these obviously I can't have for free all the time, but at the moment they are for free if you simply enroll with one of the starter kits. It's absolutely insane. So really good value for you to get started now. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and here's a really beautiful quote: 3 things in life: your health, your mission, and the people you love. Please write back. Please let me know what you thought about this class. Any questions you have, let me know, and I'm happy to have a one-on-one chat with you and discuss your personal needs for you and your family. I want to thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful time. Enjoy your night.